Hi, I'm Cynthia Schiller. Please like and subscribe. We're going to talk about toxic love versus healthy love. This was a question, so I definitely need to give a shout out to Ben Taylor from Raw Motivations. It was one of his viewers asking anybody, just what the heck is the difference? So a sign of a toxic relationship, toxic love, is a lack of support. So when you're going through a healthy situation, you will have somebody by your side. And if you feel that the support is lacking, that's when it turns toxic. Also, toxic communication. Is it filled with sarcasm, criticism, contempt? Do they answer questions appropriately, or is there that word salad? So in a healthy relationship, healthy love, you communicate effectively, you listen to each other. But because of the narcissists and some other types of mental illness, because of that lack of empathy, the communication is faulty. And another thing is, if in the relationship it'll be toxic, the love will be toxic if it has a lot of envy or jealousy within it. So is somebody happy for you? Are they encouraging? Or do they disparage? Do they take away from your celebrations? That's the difference right there too. Also, controlling behaviors is toxic. Do you have some freedom within this relationship? Is it healthy that way? And another is a lot of that resentment. And this can, be holding on to grudges, and the intimacy will start to dissipate because there's anger and resentment building up. So over time, this frustration can just like snowball out of control. So when you are in a healthy type of love, you might have certain feelings, but is it a grudge? Do you work through it? Do you let go of things, or do you hold on to them? And dishonesty, a lot of liars in narcissistic relationships. And that can be so destructive, crazy making. So how honest is your relationship? How honest is the love? Even when things are hard, for a healthy love, it's good to discuss things and take accountability and to apologize. Narcissists don't do that. That's what makes it unhealthy. Are there patterns of disrespect in unhealthy relationships? Toxic love, are they chronically late? Do they forget the plans that they've made? There are red flags that you can see. So do they cancel? Are they respectful? Sometimes, if you do need to cancel, do they notify you, or do they just blow you off? In an unhealthy, toxic love, there's that ghosting, silent treatment, disregard for how hurtful that is. In a healthy love, you might need to ask for time. That's okay. Let me think about this, and we'll talk about it tomorrow, or hopefully you do it that same day. They always say don't go to bed mad, and I think that's good to do in any relationship, not just go to bed to fool around, just to sum things up. Also, any negative financial behaviors inside a toxic relationship, they will hide spending habits. They will go against an agreement you made. Let's say, we can't afford this big car because we have this mortgage to pay, or the kid needs surgery, tonsillectomy, or whatever. And in a toxic type of love, they just focus on themselves. Do they focus on the big picture of the family unit, or just you and them? Also, if you're under constant stress, that's a toxic kind of love. So, there are stressors that we go through in life, whether it's a job loss, a death of a family member, or illness. So there can be some tension, but if you're starting to walk on eggshells, if the stress is from the communication style, the respect style. In a loving relationship, you work through the stress. You are there for each other. You cry together, support each other. So another point is if your needs are ignored, in a healthy type of relationship, a healthy love, you're going to both understand each other has needs, and you're going to be there as much as you can for that person. Are they irritated if you're mourning the death of a parent? Are they irritated by that? In a healthy type of love, they're supportive, they're understanding, there is that empathy. And that's a hard thing with these narcissists, is to understand that they just don't have empathy. It's hard to process when we have so much of it. Lost relationships. Are they starting to isolate you? That's not a healthy love. That's a selfish love where they try to contain you. The flying monkeys. Are they getting people against you? In a healthy relationship, they don't badmouth you. They don't disparage you. Lack of self-care sometimes, is kind of like a red flag for different kinds of mental illnesses. So that can be toxic, where they're not taking care of themselves, and it's just a warning sign to be aware of. And if you start walking on eggshells, that's toxic. You should be comfortable around your person. You shouldn't have to have so much tension building up inside, so uncertainty of how they're going to react. In a loving, healthy relationship, you should be able to say whatever it is you want to say. You should present it the right way. You can't expect them to be receptive to yelling at them, just like that's where our issues are. Was it yelling, physical abuse, the disrespect of being blown off, or the ghosting, or in and out of your life? A loving, healthy love is support, understanding, empathy. That's how they can understand what somebody's going through, how to understand where the next step goes, or understand where their actions will take the relationship. The narcissist lives in the moment. They don't care the repercussions of their actions. They just think everything's going to be okay. They're going to be forgiven. And in a loving relationship, it is good to forgive, but it's toxic when the person on the other side takes that for granted, and behaviors don't change, and they just keep repeating it. So I hope this answered your question. There was one person who said they replied, which was a great comment, and take it to heart. In a toxic love, you're going to feel bad. You're going to feel uncomfortable. You're going to feel sad. And in a healthy love, you're going to feel okay. You're going to have ups and downs in life, but you have a support person with you, and it'll be okay. If you're going through it alone, then why are you with someone? There's somebody who will go through life with you. And just take that to heart, that you deserve somebody who listens to what you have to say. You shouldn't feel uncomfortable. You shouldn't walk on eggshells. You shouldn't be afraid they're going to discard you, because that's where this all falls apart. Is you're going to have your feelings, and unless they're validated, unless they're understood, it's just going to keep eating at you, and your word patterns are going to change. You're going to that's part of the walking on eggshells, and they're going to sense that, and it's all going to fall apart. So a healthy love is good communication and understanding. Toxic is where one person gets all the benefit. So look at how much benefit you're getting, and also, is it consistent? True love is consistent. So thank you for that question. Shout out again to Raw Motivations. Great speaker. And I'll see you in the next video. Have a good day.